Do you like it? It's nice, yeah? Yeah, it does work. Grammys. Hello my darling Fumi Nation, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to like kind of award season. So we have to do the red carpet, and we are gonna do what? The red carpet fashion police of the Grammys. That's why we're here. Do we love the beat? Do we love the look? When I tell you that I really rummage into my closet to bring out something that will look some way, somehow Grammy-ish. I've had this necklace I think for about 7-8 years. Blouse is Zara, and I got this fabric. It's a piece of fabric downtown LA 3-4 years ago. Yeah. Anyway, how are you, my darlings? Did we enjoy the Grammys? Did we live for the Grammys? I lived for the fashion a little bit more than the Academy Awards. So without a beat, my darlings, let us get started. Lenny Kravitz in custom Natalia Fender. I lived for it. I loved it. He's a rock and roll. This is all about music. This is how Lenny has always been. I live for it. I love the chain mesh. I love the leather. I love the boots. Rock and roll, baby. Come on through. Hailey Bieber graced us on the red carpet with her hubby, but what I loved about this beautiful, serene, gorgeous Saint Laurent dress was its simplicity. The hair was in a ponytail, and this can pass off for a wedding dress. This can pass off for a dress that you could wear for dinner. It's the simplicity of it that made it so exquisite. Gorgeousness. Live for her. Rachel Zegler, and Rachel Zegler wore Christian Dior. Gorgeous. Beautiful. There was nothing here I did not love. I love the cinched in waist. I love the tulle of it all, and the detail of the back of this dress was so pretty. Might I say the only thing was that it had her hands clamped down beside her. I don't know whether she would have been like that all night because you can't really raise your arms. Maybe they should have left that one and just done it underneath so that she has a little bit of freedom, but it was beautiful. I loved the color. I loved everything about it. Her makeup was gorgeous, very simple. Her hair was also gorgeous. I lived for this look. We had Dua Lipa in Versace. Versace is an old homage. She's done this before. I think Linda Evangelista was the first person to wear something like this. Then I remember Cardi B also wore this. To me, it's vintage Versace because I remember as a 90s girl, circa 92, 93, 94, 95, this was the look. I lived for it. Dua Lipa looked good. I loved the hair. I loved everything. Rock and roll. And the wraparound cascading chains, lived for it. Megan Thee Stallion wore Roberta Cavalli, and the dress looked cheap. This is interesting for me because I loved this dress on the model. I loved this dress on the runway. Somehow, it did not transition onto Megan Thee Stallion, who's got a fabulous body. Something went wrong here. When I say the dress looks cheap, Megan did not make the dress look cheap. It just didn't transition from runway to reality. Megan's hair, gorgeous, makeup, accessories, everything was fabulous. And she wore Versace with Dua Lipa on stage, and it looked gorgeous. For whatever reason, the color, it just looked too warm. It didn't transition. It looked cheap, like this dress was bought downtown LA. Halsey wore Preciate, 1940s glam, the burgundy and the black. It does work. It's very fabulous. As you can see, I love those rich tones. Beautiful. Might I add, the tattoos give it a certain edge. I loved the hat. I don't mind one myself. I love the corset. And I love the belt that was attached to the black skirt. It's very different. I haven't seen anything like this in a minute. Extremely unique. And then she had that beautiful rich lip. Yes, very 90s, 40s glam. 90s, 40s glam. Halsey, you did good on that. Jasmine Sanders was Jean-Louis Sabaji. Beautiful. Loved it. I loved her hair scraped back so that everything focused on the beautiful flower applique that was strategically positioned. I loved the detail. I loved the shoulders. It is absolutely exquisite. She wore beautiful sandals, skinny strappy sandals, so that it really gave the dress its moment. Again, rock and roll, glamour, beautiful. Lived for it. Drizzy wore Mugler. This is gorgeous also. The simplicity of it, the complexity of it. I loved her hair thrown to the side. She matched her sandals with the inner slash silver of the dress. Beautifully fit on her body. Gorgeous. Zana Robert Rassi, who wore Match and Match. I live for it. I live for it. Giving me Gucci. Gucci vibes when Tom Ford was working for Gucci. That he had designed for Gucci, where you had that open space by the waist, by the hip. Love it. Love it. I wish I had it. Love the long sleeves. I love the simplicity of it. Might I say I don't care for the shoes in this case. Very skinny, strappy sandals that would have worked for me. Yeah. Just keep it kosher. And she could have worn black sandals or nude sandals, but the dress is fire. I would have loved for her to pull the hair back, scrape it back, so the dress has its moment, you know. Gorgeous. Loved it. My favorite girl on the red carpet, and it's a first, was my beautiful Laverne Cox. And Laverne Cox was wearing John Galliano. You know what I lived for here? Oh my God, that beautiful crimson rich hair, and then she had the net veil over it. It just gave me all kinds of glam. This is what I would wear when I want to get money out of Ula, and trust me when I tell you, I will get it. I live for it. I love the big panty. I would wear it now because I'm a little bit thick now. It is what it is. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, yummy. I love the see-through. I really do. You want to show a little bit of body? Go ahead. But make it demure. And Laverne Cox got this look from hair strand to toenail. Lily Aldridge. Beautiful. Again, all of this detail. J-Lo wore something like this. I think she wore from this designer, and the designer is Desi Dojaka. Gorgeous, complex detail in the bust area. It just gave character and personality to the dress. You don't have to do too much. She matched it precisely with the very beautiful strappy sandals. Sweetie had two custom changes on the red carpet. The first one was Oscar de la Renta. I love it. I love that flesh mesh. Love it. I love the short hair. I love the dress. I liked it. Nothing to complain about it here. Chrissy Teigen wore Georges Rebecca. Loved this dress. Loved it more than the pink frou-frou that she wore on the red carpet. Of course, she's there to support her husband, her gorgeous husband, John Legend. I love this dress on her. You know how I am about my feathers. I lived for this look. Yummy. Everything was gorgeous. Then we had Snow Allegra, and she wore Versace. Gorgeous. The Versace dress, it looked wet. She looked like a beautiful mermaid coming from the sea. There's nothing to be said about this. Versace came with it. She has the body, she has the figure, she has that beautiful ample bust. She scraped her hair back. It was absolutely beautiful. I might say that I would have loved it if she had nude nails, that she just did not do the green, half white, half, you know. I wish she hadn't done that. But again, it's the Grammys. It's rock and roll. You can bring it. Dua Lipa and Megan Thee Stallion wearing Versace and looking fabulous. I loved it. I loved it. I love the pants. I love that wet look. Donatella has worn that a couple of times. I just loved it. And again, you know, it's homage to Mariah Carey, and God bless her. May she continue to rest in peace, Whitney Houston. Saza wore Jean-Paul Gaultier. Loved it. Loved it. I love the tulle. I love the flower applique detail, or was it the butterfly applique? No, flowers. These are flowers. Roses, as a matter of fact. She looked like a peach. The only thing I wish that she had put her hair back. When you wear a very busy, detailed dress like this, let it speak for itself. Let it have its moment. We know it's you, and you are wearing this dress, but let the dress have its moment. The tulle is absolutely beautiful. It only enhanced her complexion. She looked fantastic. Lady Gaga wore Armani Privé. What is there to be said? Beautiful, flawless, black and white, pristine. Everything was in its place, from the jewelry to the hair to the makeup. I love the detail on the shoulder. This is flawless, flawless, nothing to be said. Her in Peter Dundas. This just gave me carnival vibes. It didn't work. The color didn't work. The hair is gorgeous. The glasses are sensational. The sequin detail is beautiful. Could this have worked perhaps if it was a kaftan? Yes, it could have worked. Could it have worked if she had just worn like a skinny panty underneath and let it just flow like a long dress fitted? It could have worked. But for whatever reason, the jumpsuit with the butterfly wings didn't work. It just went straight to what you see, you know, at a carnival. It didn't work. Beautiful girl. And I like yellow, but it didn't work. And I think the shoes also added to its demise. Yep, it sank. Paris Hilton in Zuhair Murad, Atelier Zuhair. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved the gloves, didn't care for the cape. For whatever reason, the cape was a little too much, you know, just like toothache. It's a bit too much when you're layering it on like that. But I loved the funky glove. Hot body. No, not the cape. Then we have Kali Uchis, and she wore Dolce & Gabbana. Loved it. Loved the bust line. Loved the hair over the side of the eye. Loved everything about it. Yeah, there was nothing. Some people feel that, you know, her pose was a bit much. It's the Grammys. It's the red carpet. I want you to remember me. She gave it to us. No apologies. Billy Porter and Valentino. Loved it. Loved it. Loved the hot riot pink. Do you know that I even love the purple lip? This is where the makeup comes in play. He should have contoured the hell up out of that face, and it would have come together. The face looked unfinished, to the point that I didn't know who this was right away. He did a good job. Billy Porter brings it, and I loved the lip and added extra. You know how I am. This, my darlings, is Carnival. Yeah, and you just touch it up. I'm using, of course, my beautiful Juvia's Place, always Juvia's Place, because they bring it. And then I just put this on top. Because you have to give it dimension. When you give it dimension, it gives you all kinds of fabulosity. And in this case, he needed dimension and he needed contour, and it wasn't there. But the look was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Then, my darlings, we had Doja Cat, and Doja Cat was in Atelier Versace. I loved it. I didn't like the hair. I didn't like the shoes. I love the mint color. I love the swimsuit-esque corset underneath. She's got a beautiful figure. I loved her little handbag that she had as well. Everything was gorgeous. The makeup was beautiful, but the hair just did not give me, it didn't give me what I needed, and it seemed to mismatch what this dress was giving. The dress is fire, and I wanted her to give me, let the dress have its moment. You can't have the hair and the dress. And that leads me where? To Billie Eilish. Sensationally talented individual. She works with her brother and she churns out those songs and melodies like no other. She's young. She's going through a phase. Black on black on black on black. It's very heavy, but this is where she finds her comfort zone, and I'm going to respect that. And she was wearing Rick Owens. It's a hot smoking mess to me, but I think to her it's a lot of sense. It's a jacket that split from the back and she wore it forward. I love the boots. I love her. She can go with the black hair, just give it some kind of highlight. Go with a rich burgundy. That would be nice. That would be nice, you know. But again, she's very young, and I know how I used to dress when I was younger, so I think this is her comfort zone. This is where she's at. The funny thing is that when you see what came down the runway, had she worn this, I'd have said edgy. I like it, edgy, but it wasn't giving me edgy. It was just very heavy on her. But hey, you know, she's a young girl and so talented. another best, Tiffany Haddish. Before I continue, I need to absolutely apologize to my beautiful Tiffany Haddish because Tiffany wore a sensational green dress at the Academy Awards. I missed her. I saw her and I put her in, and I forgot to add her in when I was doing the run through because I have it on my phone and I just go all the way through. She's having a moment. She is giving us looks for this award season, and here she is in a custom Prada. Like she told some presenter who said that she was wearing some kind of little outfit, she corrected her. She came for her in such a classy way. She got her all the way together. That is how you do it when you're a celebrity. When you have status. Will Smith, take note. That's how you respond. You don't come up in there and put your hands on nobody. Not necessary. And that is what Tiffany Haddish did with this reporter. I watched it. I lived for it. I said, Tiffany, come through. Apparently she has a man. Yeah, she has a man. You know how it be when you get a man. Little Nas in Balmain. Loved it, but I've seen it on Kim. That's the thing. I saw it on Kim, 7-8 years ago when she was having her bachelorette party in Paris. It's the same thing. As soon as I saw the portrait, I was like, nah, been there, done that, but I still love it. So I guess, you know, it is what it is. Do I give him a pass? Yes, I do. I like Lil Nas. Yeah, I do. And he's got a beautiful smile with the makeup on as well, and his grill. And that was it for the Grammys red carpet, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know who your favorites were. Do not forget to drop in the comment section which ones you lived for, which ones I forgot again. Don't forget to like, to share, and please subscribe. Get this sister up to 1 million followers, my darling. Okay, I love you guys. Stay healthy, stay fabulous, stay positive. Mental health is real. Keep yourself healthy mentally. Stay away from negativity. It's not for you, mama. Not in 2022. Not for you, my darling brothers. Not in 2022. We're not playing that. Stay healthy mentally and go about your business and do your thing. Okay, love, love, love. Mwah. Just